I recently got this SEBADEAO stand fan, and I've had a little bit of time to figure it out and decide what I think about it. So today I'm just going to show you some of the features and let you know what I think. Has it improved our temperature in our house? Let's just go ahead and get started. So one thing I like is that it comes with this remote, and I didn't have to put any batteries in it, so that's always a plus. You do need to be in the general vicinity of it to get it to respond to the remote. So having said that, I'm going to go ahead and press power, and that's going to power it on. It default starts by 12, and so you can see it's kind of a mid-range because it does have levels all the way from 1 to 32. 32 is really high, and so we usually keep it on this. And then it does have some variable levels as well. I'll go through the different modes in a minute. It has 3 different modes. On this remote, you are able to control the oscillation as well. You can make it go up and down with the press of a button. And then if you want to stop it where it is, you just press that again. You can make it oscillate left to right, which is what I prefer. I don't necessarily do the up-down oscillation, although there probably is a reason for that, because if you do point it up toward the ceiling, it can just direct air around the room. But I prefer for it to just go from left to right. It also has a timer feature. You can set it on anywhere from 1 to 12 hours. And you do that just by pressing the little clock button. One thing I always like to do with my fans is a sound test. And so I've got my mic here. Of course, the mic amplifies the sound a little bit, but I'll just put it right here and you can see it's very quiet. It has a nice, just white noise sound. And let's test it if I turn it up. So I'll go all the way to 32. It's a little bit louder. Here I've made it oscillate straight up, and if you have it on continuous up and down, it'll hold there for just a second and then it'll come back down, but you can press a button and leave it there if you wish. I'm going to have it come down, 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 down. I like mine pointed a little more evenly, so right about there, and see it stops. It's very responsive. Now I'll go ahead and I'll have it stop oscillating just so I don't have to worry about that when I show you the different modes. So I'll press this to stop it oscillating. Now to take a look at the different modes. There's an M button on the remote, and if I press M once, it's going to go into nature mode. And so what this means is it's just a variable mode, kind of to mimic nature and how the winds can pick up or calm down. Kind of a nice little feature if you like a little variation in your fan in your house. If I press it again, it's going to go to sleep mode. And so I find that sleep mode is a little bit variable, but it's usually on a lower speed. So in that 8 to 9 range. And then if you tap AI, it's actually taking into account the temperature in your house. And so that's kind of interesting because I usually have mine at about a 12. And so it is very smart in that it has just automatically defaulted to a 14, which is right in that sweet spot where I would usually have it. You may wonder, does it blow any out the back? And you can feel a very, very faint breeze out the back of it, but it is mainly a front blowing fan. The cool thing about this fan is that when you turn it off, I'll go ahead and turn it off, it has a self-cleaning feature, and give it a few seconds and the fan blades are going to rotate backwards. There it goes. And that's going to prevent any kind of dust from settling on the fan blades. And I know as a homeowner that has pets, you know, the hair can get in there. So I really like that it's going to be a self-cleaning fan and kind of get rid of some of that dust and pet hair. You can see that it does have the handle here on the side where you can adjust it. I did do an assembly video, so you can go back and look at my other video for assembly. But let's go ahead and measure it. 40 inches. Now I'm going to loosen this knob, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to just get that down, retighten it, and then you're ready to go if you want it at a lower angle. Another thing I like about it is I did have it over there, but I wanted to make this video, and so I just needed to bring it over here. It's very lightweight to move around. I can just pick it up with one hand. But having said that, you know, the base also has some weight to it as well. Since we live in a really hot climate and I don't really enjoy running the air conditioning 24/7, I'm so glad that I picked up this SEBADEAO fan. it's really helped with the airflow in our living room and our bedrooms at night. So I'm definitely going to keep running this all summer. It's been great so far.